Hey folks, Jason here. In today's video, we're going to be putting the new Hi3D 3.0 image to 3D model generator up against three of the biggest image to 3D model generators currently on the market: Tripo, Meshy, and Rodin AI. This video is sponsored by Hi3D, but instead of simply showing you a few carefully selected examples, we're going to put all four generators through the same test and let you see the results side by side. We'll use several completely different types of images designed to challenge these generators in different ways. Hi3D's 3.0 is getting a lot of buzz right now because of its 2048 to the 3rd voxel level resolution and 8K support, one of the highest in the industry. I've got this image of the eagle, and we're going to upload this to each one of the 3D generators and have it generate our image. We're going to have all the settings on all three as high as we can get them. Okay, the first model we're going to look at is Rodin AI. The eagle came out pretty nice. I do notice that the side that was the reference image is a lot better than the back side. There's almost no texture here on the back of the bird. And the right side does look a lot stronger than the left side. There is some pretty decent texture in the feathers. Next, we're going to look at Tripo 3D. Now, the Tripo 3D model looks a lot better than the Rodin AI one. There's a lot more texture in the feathers. The back of the bird is completely flat. It did have some texture on the back of the wings, and it did do the back of the head. The eyes are much nicer, and the beak is much nicer. It does look a lot more even from left to right. Now let's look at Meshy. The Meshy turned the eagle into a chicken. The textures on this one look very washed out. It did put feathers down the back and the back of the head, but it's got the head misshapen. It's elongated the nose. I think this is probably the worst out of the bunch so far. Now let's look at Hi3D version 3.0. The Hi3D one is really good. It's got nice feathers down the back. Both sides are very even, and it's got probably the most texture in the feathers. All these feathers have all these little fingerlings coming off of them. This looks very good. And it also best represents the actual image. I think the texture next to the nose with the sharp beak looks very nice. The eagle's eyes are very prominent. On the eagle, Hi3D kept the strongest feather separation and stayed closest to the source around the eyes and beak. Tripo came in close, but Meshy and Rodin simplified more of the plumage. Hi3D version 3.0 wins this round. Next, I have this picture of this elderly lady, and we're going to see how these AIs do with an actual person. We're going to take Hi3D first. Now, this model came out really nice. I think this looks very good. Very much looks like the lady in the picture. It did give her a little bun in the back. But the wrinkles in the face, around the eyes and nose, the textures on the cheek, this is a very nice model. Let's see how this stacks up to the other ones. Now we're looking at Meshy 7. Now Meshy 7 did a really nice job of this lady's face. I think the eyes came out really nice, her hair, her facial features. However, this does not really look like the picture as much as the Hi3D. I think the Hi3D looks more like the original image, and the Meshy one has changed the structure of the lady's face slightly. Now let's look at Tripo 3D. Tripo 3D did a really good job also with this model. I do think some of the angles in the nose and the chin protrude a little more. She's got a little more angular to the cheek. I also think that this doesn't quite look like the lady's image as well. Now let's have a look at Rodin AI. I think out of all of the four, Rodin did the most smoothing. The ears are very misshapen. It's very strange, the ears. And it's got this line in the back of the neck. The portrait was a very close round. Meshy produced a stronger standalone 3D model, I think, but it didn't match the woman in the reference as closely as Hi3D. Hi3D preserved the original likeness more accurately, so I have to give Hi3D version 3.0 the win again this round. Next, we're going to take a look at this elephant, and we're going to start with the Rodin AI. The model came out pretty decent. I think the face or the head looks pretty misshapen. It's really strange on this left side. The head did not come out very well. There is some texture. The back of the ears look smoothed over. It's just a bit strange with the head, the way the eye and the head were made. Let's look at Tripo 3D. The Tripo 3D model looks really nice. This very much looks like an elephant. All of the face and structural features of the head came out really good. The eyes look well. The texture on the nose and trunk look really good. The tusks are sharp. There is sort of a strange protrusion from the end of the trunk, but I do think it did a really nice job of creating this elephant. Now let's look at Meshy 7. The Meshy 7 one looks like it has a bit more smoothing in certain places. The top of the head, the top of the ears and back are mostly smooth. There's not much texture there. This left ear has very little texture, while the right ear has a bit more. There's definitely a strange protrusion coming from the end of the trunk, but I do think the tusks, the tail, and the back all fit very nicely. Still a nice model of a elephant. I don't think it was as good as the last one. Now let's have a look at Hi3D version 3.0. Right away, I can see that there is a lot more texture in this model. There's texture on the head. Both the ears have a lot more texture. There's a lot more texture on the back and sides. There is a very, very strange protrusion that comes from the end of the trunk. It seems like all of these 3D models had an issue with the end of that trunk. There's more texture in the tusks as well. There's a lot of texture in this one. On the elephant, Hi3D preserved the most skin texture across the face, trunk, ears, and body without losing the overall form. Tripo and Meshy were solid but noticeably smoother, while Rodin lost most of the definition. Hi3D version 3.0 takes this round. The final figure we're going to look at is this dwarf warrior with a hammer. We're going to start with the Hi3D version 3.0. Wow, this model came out really well. There's texture on the wood. I can see texture in the hammer, the chainmail, the texture in the hair, the texture in the armor came out really nice. Even the back looks really good with the belt going around and these two pouches on the side. That hair texture follows in the back. This came out really nice. This is one of the best looking 3D models I've seen in a while. Even the eyes came out really nice. The eyes are well defined. Let's have a look at Meshy 7. Meshy 7 is not bad. You can still see some texture in the wood. I don't think the face quite resolved as well. You can't really see the eyes. He looks like he's got his eyes closed. There's not near as much texture in the hair or the armor. And the chainmail does look a little more washed over than the Hi3D one. I mean, you could see in comparison between these two that the Hi3D one had a lot more texture. Let's look at the Tripo 3D. The Tripo 3D one looks pretty good too. We've got a lot of texture in the wood, chainmail. He's got some decent texture in the hair. The eyes didn't quite resolve as much. The back looks a little strange with a belt buckle in the back. I don't know, that belt buckle's a little strange. I still think that the Hi3D one looks more textured and a lot sharper details, whereas this one looks a little more washed out, a little more not quite as defined. Now let's have a look at Rodin AI. The Rodin AI one doesn't have very much texture in the hammer, and it looks the most smoothed over as the rest. I do think it's interesting that it put these two big pouches on the backside, but there's not near as much texture in the hair, and the eyes didn't resolve as well either. One eye looks different than the other. His eyes do look strange. The dwarf was the closest test, but Hi3D retained more of the difficult geometry in the beard, chainmail, straps, hands, and hammer. Tripo and Meshy were both strong, but neither held as much micro detail. Hi3D version 3.0 wins the final round. I definitely think you have a winner with Hi3D version 3.0. This is some of the best 3D model generation I have seen from an AI model generator. One of the other great things about Hi3D is it actually allows you to download the models Whereas the other ones like Meshy, Tripo 3D, and Rodin AI, you have to pay for a plan in order to download the models. It'll let you generate the models, but it won't let you download them without credits or a plan. The Hi3D one lets you download that even with the trial, and it doesn't cost extra credits to download. If you'd like to try Hi3D version 3.0, there's going to be a free trial August 19th and 20th. For 48 hours, the model version 3 is going to be absolutely free. And they're also going to be offering those 2 days an annual plan discount of 70%. So check out those 2 days for a great savings on annual plan and trying out version 3 for free. From the 21st onward, there's still going to be a discount of 60% on annual plans. It's not quite as a good deal as the August 19th and 20th deal, but it still can save a lot for a very limited time. As a special bonus for anyone who stuck around this long, if you want to sign up through my promo code in the description below, you'll get an extra 500 credits, but this is only for the first 200 users to sign up, so make sure you sign up early to get those bonus credits. After looking at all 4 models, it was pretty clear that the Hi3D version 3.0 is the clear winner, and I would highly recommend this to anyone who would want to give it a try. Thanks guys, I'll see you on the next one.